trying to wait till that notification go out, child. I just got it on my other phone. So if you haven't already liked this video, subscribe. Press the notification button so that you can be notified of when I go live, because I never know. I never know. And shout out to the Patreons in here, because I did tell them in advance that I was going to go live a couple of times tonight. And we're going to do a late night Patreon tonight. We're going to do a wind down Wednesday on Patreon where we're going to go over everything that I missed. I know I've been absent for a minute. I know I've been absent for a hot second. But yeah, no. I slip on in, child. Like I told them over there. Maybe I didn't. Did I tell y'all over on the Michelle Brown channel? I can't remember. I get so confused. But I haven't been online because I needed to catch up on stuff on my real job over on the blog. Oh my God. It's just been like one thing after the next. I've been like pounding them out, editing the pictures, posting videos over on Straight from the A, honey. It's like, I don't know how many posts up this week. Like, I done did like 10 a day for the past 3 days. So it's probably 30 new posts over there. So you said you got your account update on Patreon. Good. Okay, you got the notification. Awesome sauce. So today, right now, I know I owed you a Porsha's having a baby episode. I just can't get into Porsha's having a baby. I'm trying. I'm so trying. But I mean, because I kind of feel in my heart that Mama Gina is an actress and it's all just contrived, that it's just kind of, I'm trying. But anyway, I digress. On straightfromtheA.com, you can also catch up on the episodes if you have not already. But we're going to go ahead and dive in. Let me get this background off. Hold on a second. There I am. Okay. Hey, y'all. Hey. Put my little Porsha picture up. Porsha. I don't know, on straightfromtheA.com, you may have seen Porsha and Kandi then got together too, y'all. And I'm just looking like, how Kandi forgive Porsha and can't forgive Phaedra? Like, at the end of the day, where is Phaedra? Hey, Mariah, I see you. Where is Phaedra? So, I guess they scheming for the upcoming season of the Housewives of Atlanta. But again, I digress. Wendy Williams says it's all fake, honey. I don't know. Everything isn't, but there is some that are. There are some that are. Okay, so the synopsis goes as follows. With only a few weeks left before baby PJ arrives, Porsha and Dennis need to get their lives and relationship on the same page, starting with where to live. Like we talked about last week, they live in Duluth. Dennis had a condo in the middle of downtown. They both work and do their businesses downtown. So every day they're traveling, 15, 20 miles outside of the city, back and forth into the city, and with Atlanta traffic, it is hell. So Porsha wants to stay in her house in the suburbs while Dennis wants to move in the city because he feels like it'll be easier for all involved. Between working to finish the nursery, finding a nanny, dealing with mother-in-law pressure, and mounting from all sides, and a couple seeks therapy with Dr. Sherry. So let's just go ahead. The first scene, the couple is actually interviewing nannies. It's an interesting little situation because Porsha and Dennis both want somebody different to manage the life of their child. Porsha, Dennis, Lauren was there, and both of their mamas, Mama Gina and Porsha Mama Diane, they both, sitting there interviewing people. They interviewed a younger woman and an older woman. Dennis, what's the youngest one? The middle-aged black woman named Yvette and a younger black woman named Kelsey. Dennis kind of wants somebody with Beyonce's energy and looks, and Porsha gives him the side eye because she feel like, with the nanny, y'all know what happened with the nanny with Arnold Schwarzenegger and all that. The nanny, the maid, whatever. The man's always end up cheating with the nanny. So Porsha's got a feeling that Dennis wants somebody young and lively around the son, because he wants some eye candy in the house, and she's not having that. She seems to think that the older lady gonna sing, she said, Negro spirituals to the baby and have the baby praying and all that. So they could not agree on who to hire. So Lauren convinced them not to hire anybody. Hey, Black Pixie, you said you don't believe for 1 second Kandi forgave Porsha internally, but for a Bravo check, she'll play nice and be cordial. Honey, what you said. But again, and also Kandi is making a cute little coin off of that lie. Like, you know, the whole dungeon tour. I done skipped all over Porsha's having a baby. But with the whole dungeon tour being sold out in all these different cities, and her and Shamari and Tamar Braxton and Trina and whoever else and DJ A1, and they all dancing on stage and singing and Delicious, barely butt naked and stuff. They're making money off of the lie. So, you know, I feel like she forgave Porsha because she's benefiting from it. But why you not forgiving Phaedra? Phaedra started it, right? I mean, Porsha actually said the lie. I don't get it. But anyway, Porsha and Dennis are still clashing over their houses. Let's get back to Porsha and Dennis. Dennis seems to have found a perfect place for his family to live. Like last week, we saw how Porsha hadn't even made, you know, room in the closet for her fiance / baby daddy or whatever you want to call him this week. She had not even made room for him. All his stuff was still in the basement. So he didn't feel like, you know, it was a home to him. This is just a temporary pit stop on our way to forever, wherever we going. So Dennis had already put a down payment on the house, but Porsha, you know, is in her feelings about it and feels some kind of way. She's saying that she just wanted to look or window shop, but you know, she didn't think that he would go ahead and, you know, move forward on it. And I don't understand that either, because again, it's just like a temporary pit stop. You said Tanya said Kandi need to thank her for being on Real Housewives. Anyway, Mama Gina, the person who I feel like is an actress, Mama Gina is all in their business. She wants Porsha and Dennis to sign a prenup and go ahead and get married. Porsha seems to feel like, you know, being a fiance is just like being married, and I don't feel like that's the case. Like, you just got a ring. You ain't signed no papers. You're not legally bound. At the end of the day, y'all just, you know, roommates. So, you know, Gina's trying to, you know, Gina's like, you just want to be a baby mama? And Porsha's like, I'm more than a baby mama. I'm a fiance. No, you're not. You a baby mama unless you're married. That's what I said last week. But one thing that I found interesting, Porsha is in her feelings because, you know, Dennis A, then put the money on the new house. B, he never got rid of his old place. He told her he did, but in all actuality, he's renting it out. And so Porsha seems to feel like that was a betrayal of some kind. And so she tells Mama Gina, well, you know, he said he sold it, but in all actuality, he written it. And Mama Gina was like, it don't matter. He don't live there. So, you know, Mama Gina made a point of saying, you can't take old baggage on the new trip, which means Porsha is still, you know, holding on to her feelings and the situations that she had with Cordell, i.e. Cordell still had another house. Cordell's name was on the house that they moved into. When, you know, the relationship was over, Cordell changed the lock. She couldn't get in the house. You know, she didn't have any children with Cordell. So at the end of the day, Cordell didn't give her no alimony, and she was just left to fend for herself. So Porsha's in her feelings, and I feel like she's trying to hold on to all of the things that she amassed after the divorce, to make herself feel better about this relationship. HTH TV said past wounds unresolved. Yeah, that makes sense. That is exactly what it is. You said the real baby mamas of Atlanta. That's what it feels like, because she is a baby mama. Like you said, there is a difference. You know, she was like, Mama Gina was like, what are you waiting for? You know? So I want to know too, but she did make a point of saying that, you know, she did want to get married. Originally, she wanted to get married before PJ. Then she found out about PJ and decided to wait to get married. So she doesn't want to necessarily have a shotgun wedding. She wants the wedding of her dreams, you know, whatever the case may be, without her, you know, carrying the baby walking down the aisle. I don't understand why it would matter one way or the other, but it does. Porsha seems to feel like Gina is dipping in their business a little too much. So she asked Dennis to kind of handle that. Dennis, you know, he just feels like, you know, it is what it is. But he, you know, what did I write on his notes? He tells Gina that Porsha feels she's being too hard, and Gina says she has no issue with Porsha, And she loves her just the same. You said Gina is dipping too much. Thank you so much, Andy. You said Gina is dipping too much. I guess I feel like Gina is just doing her job, because again, I don't even know if that's Dennis' mama. Y'all think that's Dennis' mama? I honestly, ever since Gina walked on the set with her little sassy attitude and stuff, she gives me actress. So unless Dennis's mom is an actress, I feel like Miss Gina is an actress hired to portray Dennis's mom. And y'all can't tell me nothing different until I see the birth certificate. But again, you said Dennis might be borderline broke. Wait a minute now. So, what else happened? Porsha and Lauren went over to Shamia's house. She tells her she's annoyed with Gina. Lauren says it sounds like the parents are on teams now, because now it's like, the Porsha's mama over here, Dennis' mama over here. They trying to figure out whose side to be on. You said, nah, it's gotta be why she kept inquiring about a prenup. Only DNA would be that concerned. Okay, I mean, unless she's been told to ask about the prenup. For sure. Let me see what else y'all talking about. He said his mama is moving in with them too. Both the mamas are moving in. I don't understand why they need both of the mamas in the house. My thing is, don't they live close enough that they could just come by every day or whatever? Why you need a whole bedroom for my mama and a whole bedroom for your mama? But again, let me get back on the subject. Porsha and this nursery. Porsha revealed, the nursery is coming along quite beautifully. However, Mama Gina gives her the side eye when Portia's like, she needed a little bar in there. Like, what? You got a cocktail bar? What the hell you gonna need a cocktail bar for if you are breastfeeding? And Porsha was like, we'll just see how that goes. So, you said, Michelle, you are messy. That is his mom. Andrea, I don't know that to be a fact. I'm just saying she gives me actress. That is what she gives me. Now, if she is really his mom, then okay, but this just what I get from it. So, moving on. Porsha and Dennis still have a lot of unresolved issues in their relationship. They cannot decide on anything. Anything they talk about, they're not compromising. Dennis wants a house. Porsha wants to stay for a while. Dennis wants a younger nanny. Porsha wants an older nanny. Dennis wants, to keep his sports car. Porsha wants him to get a minivan. They can't agree on anything. So they decide to go to couples counseling. With what's her name is what is her name? Hold on, Dr. Sherry. So Dr. Sherry finally gets Porsha to admit that it's a lot of things that she's holding on to about, what happened with Cordell. What I just told you about, the house situation, him locking her out. She feels like, Dennis having not sold his house, that there was something to that. And she feels like he can always go back to his house, after, whatever happens with them. And she feels like he should have sold it. And she doesn't want to sell her house for those same reasons. I understand where she's coming from, but it's a different situation. Whatever the case may be, that situation you are married. This situation you're not. So in all actuality, you're in more danger in this situation than that one. And why wouldn't you go ahead and get married? Why wouldn't you just go to the justice of the peace? Why wouldn't you just go ahead and sign the prenup and get it all in right and do what you need to do to close out what you need to close out? But again, you said red flags are red flags, and Porsha will not be a sucker twice. She won't be a sucker twice, but she's pregnant with this man's child, which is a bigger obligation, having his baby or being married. One or the other. Both are just as important. So Dr. Sherry said there is no structure to their agreement. The agreement that they had that Dennis would move in, they don't have a time frame of when they want a new house. Porsha keeps saying a couple of years, meaning, Dennis thinking 2, she's thinking 3 to 5. They don't know what to decide. How long should they be there? Dennis is ready to go tomorrow. Like he put money down on the house, he ready to go. But Porsha seems to feel like, they need some time. It became a concern for Porsha because Dennis changed his mind about selling his place. I said that. He also did not want to discuss it. Cordell made moves without talking to her, blah, blah, blah. Dr. Sherry gave Porsha a warning. Basically said, Dennis says he doesn't like that Porsha asked him to pay half on the down payment on the Duluth house in order to, to make it seem like, he's to put him on the deed. And so now she's pushing for him to sign a rental agreement because he would not agree to put give her back half of the money for the down payment. So now you want him to rent the house that you asked him to live in. I might feel some kind of way too, but again, Porsha says that's just to protect herself legally. But Dennis says that, it's just not fair. His stuff is in the basement. Why I'm giving you half the money on this house and I don't even want to stay there? Come on. We already said, we were moving. He's agreed to basically buy you a house, but you want him to invest money in the house that he didn't have anything to do with. I kind of understand where Dennis is coming from in that regard. Porsha is a little insensitive, period. She really is. That's when they bring up the fact that both of the mothers are moving into their 5-bedroom house. And Dr. Sherry is like, wait a minute now, wait, hold on. Both of them, like, wait a minute. I wouldn't want one of the mothers, but you got Porsha mama and Dennis mama. Dennis mama need the bedroom upstairs. And the reason she brought that up because she was like, you can't make room for them in the closet. You can't put some of your clothes in the spare bedroom. And she was like, well, the spare bedroom, I got to get it ready for Mama Gina. What? So in all essence, Dennis still is regulated down to the basement. After the therapy session, Dennis, basically Dr. Sherry said that, things can get worse, because they're not agreeing on anything. And maybe they need to start discussing things and coming to a peaceful resolution as far as, what they need to do with the house. What should they do with the rest of their life, with the baby. They're not making smart decisions at this point. Both of them are like not agreeing on anything. Hold on, let me take this out. They're not agreeing on anything. So, let me see. Dennis actually talks to Porsha about this as they leave the therapy session and basically says, notice, I understand you got some unresolved issues with Cordell. Like they brought up Cordell's name. Now we're going to see Cordell pop up somewhere. I don't know. But Porsha says Dennis needs to do better and to be honest, especially because he knows what she's been through. Now, Dennis says that's hard because he can't read minds. And for him to feel like Porsha's house, and he also said it's hard for him to feel like Porsha's house is his. And, when she wants him to sign a rental agreement. Porsha says eventually they can move into another house. But right now, she doesn't like that Dennis isn't staying true to their agreement of being in Duluth for a few years. Meanwhile, Dennis says he doesn't want to end up stuck in a house that he don't want to live in. And he says they both need to learn how to compromise. And that is where we left. Hey, Robert, how you doing? Y'all, I pushed through. I promise I pushed through because right now, this episode, like this whole Porsha and Dennis and them arguing and the baby and I don't know. But anyway, I want to know what you guys think. You said, have I tried his hot dogs? No, C. Patterson, I have not. But one of my friends and we were just talking about that the other day. She told me they were great. I guess she lives near one of the locations that she got them on Grubhub. And she was like, girl, I just ordered me a few hot dogs just to try them out. And she was like, them were the best hot dogs I ever had. I've never had them, but I've heard great things about it. Now let me go ahead and call into this line. 718-362-6360. 362-6360. And speaking of hot dogs, I haven't even ate dinner yet, child. And the PIN number is 9427819. Let me put this in here. Robert, I know since you got your PhD in RHOA too, that you watched this with and took notes, honey. Me, on the other hand, I just could not. Maybe it was because it was Cinco de Mayo, and I had a few margaritas and stuff. I just really wasn't in it.
Thank you. Joining the conference.
They only knew each other for 30 minutes. Of course, they have to work out. They do. It's gonna be some issues where they are not gonna agree. They are not. Belita, you want me to talk about Kenya? What you want me to say about Kenya? Hello, this is Michelle. 7850, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle, it's Robert from Twitter. How are you tonight?
I'm good. How you doing, Robert?
My allergies are killing me, so I'm watching you in a dark room because, I have eye allergies. But other than that, I'm fine. So, in the interest of full disclosure, I have not watched this episode. I watched like the last 2 minutes, and that was only to get comfortable for Real Housewives of Potomac.
Uh-huh.
So, I don't know. Part of me, I just can't. I think I have like Real Housewives of Atlanta fatigue. And there was something about like Porsha. I used to like love her and stand her. Now I'm just like, oh. And then just watching Dennis, I don't know. It's something about even those last 2 minutes where they were in the car driving back from like, I guess the therapy session or the counseling session.
Uh-huh.
And he was basically talking about, like you said, not wanting to be stuck in Duluth. And I was just like, really? Is this what we're talking about? And I just, it's sort of like
Robert.
A train.
Robert, if you live in Atlanta, you will understand. You don't want to be stuck in that traffic can make you want to fight somebody. And sitting in that traffic day in and day out, I can totally understand where he's coming from with that traffic situation.
Well, no, and that's the thing. But my thing is, why is it good enough for Porsha and not good enough for both of them? Like, the same scenario Porsha has to go through every day, right? And she's filming on one of the most popular reality shows in Atlanta. So if it's a hike for her and she's able to do it, then what's the reason for both Porsha and Nene to be out in Duluth then?
Well, I think it's an issue for Dennis and Porsha because he's driving her into town every day, and so he's her chauffeur, her everything, and she's about to have a newborn. Nene is a whole nother can of paint. She ain't got to worry about no newborn. She's not working in town every day. Portia's on Dish Nation and they record downtown, so she's obligated to go into town on a daily basis to record that. So there's that. So a lot of people do move to Duluth, but once they get out there, they normally stay because there's a lot to do with Duluth.
I totally know about like traffic because I live not too far from Virginia Beach. And I'm just like, and we had that big festival with Pharrell Williams here and the traffic was horrible. So no, I get it. It's just like, I don't understand, like, why they didn't figure that out before the baby. And I know this is entertainment, and I know. But I don't know. I just feel like I have Real Housewives of Atlanta fatigue, so I don't have much to say about it. But I'm glad that PJ is happy and healthy and here. And hopefully, when's the last episode? This
next
Sunday,
week,
right?
Yeah, this Sunday.
Okay, so yeah, then I might watch that and then call it a day. But yeah, I just feel like I just can't get enough. Yeah, all right.
Well,
so
the episode, the episode is on the site if you want to look at it.
Well, no, that's what I was going to say. I'm going to go and I'm going to hit play and then I'm going to hit the mute button and then I'm going to play on your website, clicking ads and links and everything else. Because I'm just over Porsha at this point, but I like to play on your website, clicking stuff like a big kid. Hopefully, hopefully she gets, some AdSense from this. I'm like Oprah, like, you get AdSense.
Well,
so I literally, my friends think I'm like a big kid. I be in a car riding, like, let me click on some links on Michelle's site just because.
You're so awesome. Thank you so much, Robert. I appreciate you.
All right. Talk to you later.
All right. Feel better.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. You said, Michelle, could you watch and review Potomac and Married to Medicine? Maybe Married to Medicine, but Potomac, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. 3343, you are on the line.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi.
It's Andrea.
Hey, Andrea.
All right. You know what? I tried to give Porsha a second. Oh, my God. It was a little boring to be still, but I gave it a second try. But I do agree with Dennis because I thought Porsha would be a little selfish. Like Dr. Sherry said, she had 5 bedrooms and his stuff is, in the basement, he don't feel like that's his home. He feel like he's a guest in the home.
Right.
So I'm just saying, if the traffic is bad, and you live in Atlanta, I don't live in Atlanta, but I got friends who live in Atlanta, and they tell me about the traffic.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't understand how come she can't compromise and we buy a house that's closer because you are a new mom. You don't want to be in traffic with a baby. And I understand where he's coming from. I don't understand why Porsha can't see it. But when she had a baby and she's stuck in traffic a long time, she's going to be like, okay, let's get this house now. Because she's going to feel like be in the car with the baby and be, you know, you don't want to be in traffic with a long time with a newborn baby.
Right. Right. And then they're going to have to be going back and forth to work, going to his clubs and his hot dog places. All of those are within the city limits. So I'm sure all of that, you know, plays a part in his decision making. Like, of course, you know, you want to like decrease.
How come the two moms are moving in too? That's a little weird to me.
That's a whole lot. That's a whole lot. I mean, because how you gonna have the two moms moving in and get a nanny? That's a whole lot. Because like, yeah.
A whole lot.
I don't.
That's a whole lot. But I can't wait till this 3-part commercial is over with. Okay, I'm just like Nene. I can't wait till it's over with. Thank you, Dineva, for that story. I can't wait till this is over with. Okay.
Damn.
You have a nice day, Michelle.
Thank you, Andrea. I'll see you on Patreon tonight.
Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye. Ooh, y'all is not feeling Porsha's show. Anonymous, hello, Anonymous.
Hello, Chef. I'm joking. Oh, Lord. Hey, Michelle.
You choking?
It's all. Look, that's what I get for messing with King Colton.
Oh.
I deserve to choke. But anyway, Michelle.
What he do?
Porsha, no, he didn't do nothing. He was sweet. But look, I know this is all for show. Porsha with the night nurse, the nanny, and both of the grandmothers. That's just for her 3-part commercial.
Is that what it is?
That's all it's for.
Man.
Because I'm like Shamia. You don't even have any time to bond with your baby. What are you going to do while you on your...
while you giving your baby off to all these people?
Yes, all these strange people. Honey, Porsha mama let her know. You see her sitting up at that table. Hell, she's not trying to come over there and be no nanny and do no laundry. She just wants to be a grandmother, buy gifts and hold the grandbaby and then leave.
Right.
Her mama's still trying to keep it together. Had her heels on and everything sashaying up in there. She's trying to catch her little young buck.
Porsha mama been to Dr. Curves, honey. She got her a whole mommy makeover. She got the new boobs, new waist, everything. So yeah, you right. She got Porsha's wigs on. She is doing it, honey.
Look, and then Dennis' mother. Now, what I think she is, I don't blame her, but Dennis' mother reminds me of, like, if you've grown up around a bunch of hustlers and you know people, especially female, men do it too, but like if you're a woman and you've grown up and you know other women running hustle games to try to get money, and then once you have a child, especially a son, you're going to educate both your male and your female children on how to recognize people when they're trying to hustle you out your money.
Right.
But especially a son. You know, she's just trying to protect him, just like Porsha wants a prenup to protect her stuff. So what they should do is, whatever we have coming in belongs to me. But whatever we earn, once we get together, that's for us, and we can share that.
Right.
But I really don't think Porsha wants to be married. She's saying, but not married to Dennis.
You don't think so?
And I don't think so, because look, I would keep my house. I can understand she's afraid because of what happened to her with Cordell. I can understand that. She went in, she thought she was going to be a kept woman. She put on appearances until the marriage was over, and then she confided how he didn't do anything for her. So I can understand being afraid not having anything. But this house is hers. She has rightfully started earning her own way, making her own money. She doesn't have to sell her house. Just rent it out, and her and Dennis can get a house together, which is there. Honey, if my man making so much money and he own all of these businesses, I'm going to do whatever it takes so he can continue to live long in a prosperous life.
Right.
I don't want him dying up in traffic. I mean, I can understand how a commute is, because me traveling from where I lived in Elk Grove, trying to travel all the way down over to Oakland. I mean, that's a commute. That's in traffic. Nobody has time to be sitting up in traffic an hour and a half, 2 hours, one way. That's if the traffic is good.
Yes.
If the weather is bad, you're there longer, you're tired.
Right.
If she want to keep that man like she says, and she's so happy and she wants to be married, I believe Mama Gina's advice was appropriate. You trying to be a wife. You're not trying to stay a baby mama. Mm-hmm. But at the rate you're going to be, because, honey, he's going to move on.
Right. Right. So, and the fact that, she just seemed real indignant when Mama Gina said that. She was like, I'm already past that. Ma'am, no, you're not. You past that. Y'all not married.
Okay, but not only that, she keeps saying Dennis is a mama's boy. Well, if he's a mama's boy, he's going to roll with mama. Now, he might be in love with Porsha, but, honey, if he's a true mama's boy, he's rolling with his mother.
Right.
So you don't want to disrespect anybody's mother and catch your attitude. That might be cute with other people. Mm-hmm. But Miss Gina and them, they're from Detroit, right? I can see it up in Miss Gina, baby. She looked like she got that scrap up in her.
She do.
She looked like she got some
I guess with her whole attitude, that's why she give me actress, because you too confident on this camera, honey. Like, you just giving me, like, I don't know, like they just gave her some lines to read and she delivering them flawlessly. You know what I'm saying? But that might just be her personality.
But look, Michelle, she may not be acting. That's her. She's ready. She probably has been waiting for this moment. I'm going to keep it real and let you know we're going to prepare. We have earned this money. We are trying to get more investors. I can't act too much of a fool. Uh-huh. But you see how she gives that smile, like she'll do that smile, like she want to say, bitch, please, I will drag your ass.
Right, the side eyes, everything. Like her delivery, the side eyes, like the move, like everything she does just gives me that, she's supposed to be here on camera. She knows exactly what she's doing. And, again, that may just be her. She may just be good. You know what I'm saying? But I just be like, that ain't his mama.
We don't know. But
I'm a conspiracy theorist anyway. I'm always, but whatever. But, yeah, I like their little relationship, though. It's cute.
Yeah, I didn't think I would like it, but I like the little. You see a little bit more of Shamia's personality.
Yeah, I think Shamia is great. I wish Shamia would have taken that peach. Shamia was offered a peach, and her husband turned it down. But I think Shamia would be a good addition because she a real life housewife. That that man is taking care of her. She ain't got nothing if she don't want to. She got her little baby. She's so cute.
So I'm listening. And save your Kenya hate until the end of this session, please, Michelle, or start a new live. Okay, I know it's your platform. You do what you want to do, but please don't bring.
It's funny. Y'all just come and sit here and anticipate that I'm gonna hate Kenya. I do not hate that lady. I just be trolling y'all. I don't look. Miss Easy Greasy Cover Girl is safe over here. I am not talking about her.
Did you call the Queen Greasy? Oh, Michelle, I won't be disrespectful on your platform. I will not. But be nice to us, okay? Be nice to us.
I will. I don't have nothing against Kenya.
Look, and I'm going to even hit like on here. But just don't talk about Kenya to the end, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Don't break my heart, Michelle.
Yes, ma'am. I'm not. Shout out to Team Twirl. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye.
Y'all so mad. Look, I can't help that Porsha that stole Kenya's whole spin-off show. Kenya mad. She's sitting at home mad because her fake husband would not participate enough and got her fired. I can't help that. I'm sorry. Caller 9088. Hello.
Well, Michelle, they asked for you. We weren't even planning on talking about Kenya.
We weren't. Let me find me some Kenya pictures to throw in here.
Oh, Lord.
I'm not
you know who I thought that was? I figured it out at the end. I can't think of her name. But I thought that was Miss Jackie from the Ham. But I figured out who it was because I know her voice. She's out in California.
Yes, she's in California. She didn't say her name this time, so I don't know if she wanted me to say her name. But she didn't say her name, did she? I didn't hear her say her name. But I know who it is
She,
too.
I know who it is too. Now, the only thing I called in to say was, girl, when I get grown, when I grow up, I'm gonna be just like Mama Diane.
Why
Baby,
Mama
you
Diane?
can't tell me Mama Diane don't be pulling them.
You think Mama Diane? Well, I mean, she taught her daughter everything she knows. Come on now.
That's right. That's right.
Porsha done pulled a football player, a former Hall of Famer. Now she done pulled a hot dog king. Porsha know what she doing.
You say Mama Diane got her that mommy makeover. She done got all Porsha old wigs and dyed them gray.
Not dyed them gray.
They can't touch Mama Diane.
Mama Diane is not playing with y'all. She done got her fat sucked out her arms, everything. Mama Diane is ready.
Yes, ready.
I can't even
But
find no
that's
kids.
all I wanted. Because I didn't even get a chance or opportunity to watch the show. I had a work conference, so that night, honey, I was running around packing and trying to leave that Monday morning. So
I thought you were like me out in the damn Mexican.
I'm gonna catch up.
The actual episode is on the site if you want to watch it. But I was out drinking margaritas that day, and at the end of the night, I was not in the mood.
Yeah, I don't know. I had a whole lot going on that Sunday. I didn't even participate in the festivities, but I'm going to go and watch it on your website. Like Robert said, I always try and give you a click and a view.
Thank you so
but
much.
For whatever reason, I couldn't even comment on the Steve Harvey story because I really wanted to say how Mom, what her name, what I call her?
Oh, Lady Heroin. Uh-huh.
I think I'll drag Steve and show Mary Harvey how it's done.
Man, I
like that article. I really like that article, Michelle. That's what you should have been talking about. How Lady Heroin was gonna drag Steve. He gonna have to work.
Y'all would be killing me. Not Lady Heroin. Y'all already know she done got her plan together, as anybody should have. You know, she is a hustler by trade, like, you know, so the man gonna make money on the book.
She got her daughter already together. She ain't got to worry about her daughter out messing with the drug dealer, because she done stick them on all the celebrities. Trey Songz, all the football players.
She is the next Kris Kardashian when it comes to her little girls, child. Trust me.
Yes, and you know she done started up internationally. They all in Europe at all the fashion shows. Her and that baby daughter of hers. Mm-hmm. And I know she ain't stopping there. She gonna get to the Middle East because she wants some Prince royalty money. So she got her already groomed.
Well, I mean, you know.
But Michelle, I'm being silly.
You being messy. Look, shout out to Kenya Moore and baby and her model, supermodel baby.
That baby is so cute. She already getting grown too. She gonna be the next Miss US. What she was?
Miss America, Miss USA. I forget. I don't know.
Me too. But all right, y'all be good. I'm gonna sit back over in the chat.
Well, thank you so much.
And have anybody heard from Miss Jackie from the house?
We have not. I don't know where Miss Jackie at. Miss Jackie, if you watch it, call us sometimes. But you know, I have been offline, you know, kind of this week too. So, you know, I blame me. I don't know where Miss Jackie is. Hope I ain't make her mad.
Miss Jackie.
No, sometimes I make people mad. They don't never come back.
Oh Lord, Michelle, see how you do?
What?
And another thing, my TV on mute, and I don't watch stars. But baby, y'all done seen this weird Miss Laura on your way.
I don't watch stars. I don't.
Please, just turn. I don't watch it either, but please just put your TV on channel 5 and look at this weird. They got Miss Laura.
You're not gonna make me do it. I'm in the middle of a live. You taking me all off topic. Goodbye, ma'am. you gonna call and talk about Miss Lawrence wig? Hello, Anonymous, you on the line. Anonymous. Say something. Hello. I'm gonna give you 10 seconds.
I just got one question.
Okay, what took you so long to say something?
What, Phaedra?
Where is Phaedra? That's the only question you got. Where is Phaedra? Anonymous, you gone? How you gonna call just to say, where is Phaedra? And y'all talk about Miss Lawrence. You know that was Miss Lawrence who said that. 2722. Hello.
How you doing, Michelle?
I'm wonderful. Who am I speaking with?
You don't know my voice right now?
Mr. Debonair.
Nah, Chef Disaster. Come on now.
Oh, Chef Disaster. Look, I got like 4 men in that call now. Y'all all got that bass in y'all voice, so it's been a while since you called.
Come on now. I'm one of a kind. Stop playing.
You are. I'm so sorry. You are. How you doing?
Yo, I'm alright. Yo, who Porsha having a baby by?
No, you didn't just call here and say who Porsha is having a baby by. She's already had the baby. The baby is here. The baby's name is Porsha, and he is by Dennis McKinley. That's who she's engaged to. And they have a whole show on Bravo called Porsha's Having a Baby.
I was just trying to stay on topic. Excuse me.
I love it when y'all men take interest in what we women like. You a good one. You a good one. Somebody deserve you. I like you.
I was trying. I was just calling up here to say you look like a whole entree tonight.
Oh, not an entree. Okay. Better than a snack. Okay.
A whole entree.
Yeah. Thank you.
Definitely better than a snack.
All right. I'll take it.
Word. Appreciate you, though. I really do.
Thank you. Bye.
How you been?
Oh, I've been good. How you been? Since nobody else on the line, you got some more stuff to tell us? What's the gossip? What's going on? I don't know. I know you ain't got no gossip, but
these YouTube streets be crazy, Michelle.
What's going on the YouTube streets? Let me turn off the Porsha stuff because I want to hear about this YouTube street stuff. I've been missing out.
Everybody going for everybody jugular out here. Everybody want the top spot. I'm surprised I don't see too many videos about you.
I don't say much anymore. They off me right now because they know I be trolling. I be loving when people make videos about me. As soon as they realize that I liked it, they stop. Damn it.
Oh, okay. I'm like, oh man, because as soon as they say something about you, I ain't fucking with them. I'm Team Michelle all the way.
Oh,
for those who don't know, now they do know.
Thank you. Let's see. What did I did? I talked about some on Patreon. I did see. Let me go and get some people mad. I did see Mr. Manhands going in on Kaya. You saw that?
No, I didn't see that.
Then I saw, what else did I see? It's just been, that's all I seen really. Cause people gonna send me that stuff. It was crazy. I'm like, oh, he be cursing everybody out. What's up with that?
Yeah, I don't know. That guy got a lot of followers. I don't know how he got a lot of followers like that. But that's crazy.
Every day cursing out somebody different. So I don't know. And when it get to the point where you cursing out everybody every day of the week, then you gotta realize the common denominator is who? You.
But when I not to jump topic, but when I be saying like these YouTube streets, because I be on like a positive, for the people, uplifting the people type movement. You know what I mean? Spreading peace and love out here. So I'll be in that like sector of YouTube, and I'll be.
What sector is that? Can you send me some links?
To what?
What's the positive healing motivational section? What section is that?
That's what I push. It ain't no section yet. I'm in my own lane right now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And hopefully people are, follow the lead by example thing that I got going on. It's pretty much working because I can see people swaying towards promoting positive energy when it was all about, negative energy because negative energy gets views, but
and talking about things that actually matter, like picking a topic to talk about as opposed to talking about other YouTubers. That's my dilemma. Like I don't be wanting to come on every day because I be like in my head like I need to talk about something, which is why I went live over on the other channel today to talk about, you know, the abortion situation, even though a lot of people didn't like to talk about that, but that's what I wanted to talk about. So I just feel like a lot of people, I mean, YouTube would be so interesting if we heard like people's, you know, opinions on other things besides, you know, I don't like what she said about this, you know, and that's what we get a lot these days, and that's starting to get tired.
Right.
I
agree with you. I love that you did that on the other channel today because I was actually able to go back and forth and read people's comments and understand what they talking about.
Yeah.
I know some of the real Housewives of Atlanta, but I don't know a lot of it.
Right.
I used to watch some of it.
Yeah. No, and it's fine. But, and a lot of times when I do these Housewives videos, like even today, I do it so that I could put it with my post that I did on it, because I do a post every week on the show. It is what it is. So it's easier for me to go and do like a little live video, and then I'm gonna get the clicks from YouTube and my site, you know, because I'm gonna embed the video on my site and we good, you know what I'm saying? So that's the method to my madness. But as far as other topics, I'm gonna start talking about everything. Trust. I just have to be.
Man. I think it's important for you to do something like that because you got such a different demographic following. Like it's all over. Like it's not just one. You know what I mean? When you look at your ATLian and your Patreon plus your YouTube and whatever else you got going on, it's a broad perspective. You know what I mean?
Right. And I try to save a lot of the stuff that I talk about for my Patreons. So, you know, there's that. Right. So, you know, we're having, you know, the backup channel. Now the backup channel actually has as many subscribers as the main channel. So in my mind, it's like I'm trying to like talk about, you know, something that interests these people, something that interests these people, and then still saving something to interest the people who are paying over on Patreon. So it gets to be a little bit overwhelmed because even when doing that, I gotta pick topics to write about on the blog. And so if you go on the blog, it's like 35 posts that I've written over the past 3 days over there. So my mind just gets so segmented, but yeah.
Right. Yeah, definitely. And big up to you putting the power back into the women's hand when it comes to abortion rights and stuff like that, because that's where it belongs. It's your body. You
always. Yes, I agree. Thank you. It should never be taken.
No doubt.
I appreciate you, Chef.
Nah, it shouldn't.
I appreciate you.
It shouldn't. It really shouldn't. I appreciate you more.
Well, thank you for calling.
All right, no doubt.
All right.
Have a good night.
You too. Well, if that's gonna be our last call, I'll take it.
The only person in this conference.
Since y'all not gonna call, nobody want to talk about Porsha. Y'all want to talk about something else. Y'all want to tell me about the drama that's going on YouTube. Y'all want to talk. Who is this calling me? Oh, okay. Y'all want to talk about let me see what y'all saying in this chat. I have like 10 more minutes I could waste. Hold on, let me turn down the damn thing. Can I get my Patreon time tonight? Yes, Kendra, I have allocated Patreon time. I have. I'm thinking about 11 or 12. I still haven't ate dinner yet because after I did that 7 o'clock over on the Michelle Brown channel, I started like writing and stuff, and then I looked up and it was 8 o'clock, and I was like, I knew I promised that I would be over here at 8 o'clock, so I dipped on over here. Now I gotta go cook in a minute. You said dinner on him. I know, right? I need to be. Shoot, I was gonna cook. I've been on HelloFresh. I don't know if y'all know about HelloFresh. I may put the link up there. I'm an affiliate on HelloFresh, and I just haven't had a chance to edit my little video, my little cooking video yet. But HelloFresh sends you recipes like per day, and so what you do is, you know, they send you everything that you need for the recipe. The only thing you need is pots and pans and maybe salt and pepper. But it was great. And the other night I made, what did I make? It was some kind of sirloin with creamed potatoes and creamy kale or something, and so it had like all the chives and the scallions and everything that you need to cut up to like put in everything, the sauce that went on the sirloin. It was amazing. And what else have I cooked from them? The grilled tilapia sandwiches or something. It was really good. You can't wait to see that video. I'm really kind of terrified to show y'all my cooking video because I'm so like not comfortable in the kitchen, and I'd be like, oh, what I do with this, Lord? And then I pick up the paper, and then I'm like, oh, I gotta cut it. What I do with this, Lord? Oh, I gotta mince some garlic. How you mince garlic? And then I gotta pull up the phone, Google mince garlic. You know, so I'm really just crazy when it comes to the kitchen. I'm a technical brain, okay? I'm kind of creative and technical. So when it comes to little stuff like cooking, I can do it now. I can follow directions and it's gonna come out good. But getting there, getting there is a whole nother thing. You said new content in the condo, cooking with my shit. Child, I don't know. I gotta get my confidence up to let y'all see the real me in the kitchen. Y'all be like, I didn't realize she was so goofy. Anyway, 6277, you on the line. How you sneak in here?
Hey, Michelle.
Hey.
You can hear me?
Yes. Who am I talking to?
Oh. This is Golden Good.
Hey, Golden Good. I was just about to hang up the line. You snuck in here, honey.
Yes, I did. I called because you said nobody wasn't calling, so I just called the call.
Oh, no,
so
I appreciate you.
I
appreciate you. I said, I appreciate you. What you want to talk about? Porsha's having a baby or something else?
I don't want to talk about anything. I just wanted to call to hear your voice.
Oh, you're so nice. You are so
I'm a Leo like you, so it's, you know.
Shout out to the Leos, all the goddesses out there born in late July and August. When's your birthday?
Yeah, August 14th.
Okay, August 21st in the house.
Yeah, but I didn't want anything. I just wanted to call.
Oh, thank you so much for calling. I appreciate you.
No problem.
All right. Bye. Hanging up the phone lines. Let me see what the obsession is beyond nasty. I know you don't have no life beyond keeping up with Kenya's life. Child, what is you talking about? What are y'all where is Kenya? Who talking? These people be in their feelings, Lord, about stuff we don't even know about. What are y'all talking about? I can't even say Kenya's name without them getting upset. Oh my God. Shout out Antoinette. Birthday August 22nd. Shout out. I love me some August people, honey. We all crazy as a Betsy bug. New subscribers. Virgos are great. Most of the men that I have most of the men that I have been crazy in love with have been Virgos, so I probably should avoid them like the plague from now on. My ex-husband was a Virgo. No Virgos. You said they be trolling for Kenya, right? They just come out and just start windmilling for no reason. Nobody even mentioned Kenya's name. Well, we did mention her earlier. I did put up the picture of Kenya and the baby, and I said the baby was cute. I said the baby C. Patterson. Don't be most of the men. I haven't had many. So I just named one. I've only had like 2. So yeah, most of the men, 50% of the men I've ever had have been Virgos. So is she promoting her water healer? I don't know what Kenya is promoting at this point. I told you she gonna be back on the Housewives. Y'all keep asking me about Phaedra. I done told y'all 1,000 times about Phaedra. If something has changed, I don't know about it. I heard she's not coming back. That's what I heard. She been in negotiations for 3 years. Y'all gonna keep running with it. I'm gonna do me a post and say Phaedra is in negotiations, so I can get these clicks and views that everybody else be getting. But I tell the truth, don't nobody want to hear me. Cause they don't want to believe me. They're like, what? Michelle's lying. Phaedra's coming back. Ma'am, you said please do it. Okay, can't call it today. I might do it tomorrow because I need some clicks and views. I'll be like, Phaedra's coming back. And that's going to be our secret. And then the next day I'll be like, April Fool. I'm going to get some of these clicks and views y'all be giving these other people. Telling you all these people joining the cast. Who else? They said Tamar Braxton was coming. Tammy Roman. I'm just gonna pick somebody this week and say that they're joining the cast of the Housewives and see how many of y'all fall for it. But see, I don't like to do that because that like ruins my credibility. Like, so a lot of times I go back and I be like, see, I had told you I was telling the truth. So I always like link my old posts. Yeah, they go try to shove it down my throat. Michelle, see, she was wrong. Ooh, what happened? Somebody texting me? I don't know what just happened. The damn speaker went off, the phone went off, everybody went off. Oh, because the battery going dead. Okay, you guys. Well, that means it's time to go. The battery dead. So I will talk to you guys later over on Patreon. Come over to Patreon, patreon.com, IMATLN. We will be talking about the many blog topics that are over on straightfromtheA.com. Go over there and do your homework. I done wrote about T.I. giving away $25,000 scholarship. I wrote about Tanya and her new song. I done wrote about a whole bunch of things. What Tyler Perry said about John Singleton. A whole bunch of things. It'll be interesting. We have a lot to catch up on. So thank you guys for tuning in. And if you haven't watched Porsha's Having a Baby, you can watch it on straightfromtheA.com. The entire episode, part 1 and part 2, is over there for your viewing pleasure. See y'all.